So driving fucking easy. What? Bugging out. Self-driving truck. It's crazy. I never hit it. You're bugging if we got one. Imagine a truck touch you off. Oh. Having a bad day. That's my knees. It's my boo thing, you heard? Sing that song, kiddo. That's right. No. Switch. That's what I'm saying. Switch. Baby trying to sing all the songs. As she should. On my keyboard. So
Let's go! Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here, though.
Welcome, folks. The college championship tourney is well underway. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Forrest Hunt, and we can't wait to get this third round going here. Only 16 teams remain now, and things are certainly getting interesting. We'll watch the UCLA Bruins in this one as they go up against the Michigan State Spartans.
And you gotta respect Michigan State. It seems like every year they are competitive for that national title. And now with MP, they're feeling pretty confident.
And Clark, what's the situation for the Bruins?
Hey, the name of the game is trying to keep up with this team's incredible offense, but very few schools are able to do that. I mean, they're led by the #1 scorer in the nation with Denzel Pryor. And if there was a way to slow Pryor down, well, I don't think we've seen it yet.
And the atmosphere gets a little more intense as the stakes get higher here in the third round.
And watching MP play all season long, with the development he's shown, you figure he'll be a one-and-done player with this program. It makes sense with his level of skill.
From deep, MP, another three for Michigan State.
MP showing you how dangerous he can be from deep. He knows he's got to possess a three ball at the pro level, and he's working on it.
And it's Pryor missing. And most fans of this school figured that MP wouldn't be a four-year player.
Well, talent-wise, he's clearly at an NBA level. Figuring out how ready he is to make the jump, that's another question. That's something we'll learn more about as the tournament goes on.
Back to Bell. Pryor up top. Over MP. Offensive rebound, Bruins. Sheldon misses. Now the Spartans with it. 7-point differential. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And what we've seen from this team in the tournament, you get the feeling that MP is the true barometer for how they'll play.
When he's engaged and clicking, this team looks unstoppable. But sometimes we'll see that cold stretch, and boy, as a group, they look lost. As of now, this team goes as far as MP takes them.
Now here's Bell. Adams. Lambert defending. Back to Kelly. Bell. Can they get it? And Denzel Pryor gets the three.
I mean, Pryor can do this all night. He looks automatic when he sets up like that, and I'm sure scouts are taking notice.
I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of knee they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's MP outside. Another three for Michigan State.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Pryor. Steps back in, fires. And another basket for UCLA.
Mid-range, long range, all three levels. Pryor can do it all. He's a scoring machine.
From deep, MP. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries. He's shooting 86%. And into the second weekend of the tournament. Plenty of teams alive, and you still have a wide open field.
And as a player, I was never fortunate to make it to the second weekend, but most teams feel like they get a bit of a breather to reflect after the second round. Some teams can take big steps forward with their level of play as a result.
Pass to Bell. Back to Kelly. And it's out of bounds to the Bruins as UCLA retains possession.
For your Spartans, Donnell Bush, Mason Weber, Lionel Mills, Frederick Hayward. Substitution for UCLA.
It's tipped. Jones with the ball. Outside McGee. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by the Spartans. From deep, MP, and the Spartans another three.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here's Bell from the arc. The shot, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart. And after a huge upset like the one this team had in the second round, often they can relax a bit and take their foot off the pedal. If they do that, it could lead to a letdown game.
Yeah, facing a 4 seed like this is a trap game after beating the 1 seed. You can't start playing like you've already faced your toughest test. All beating a 1 seed gets you is the bullseye being placed on your back.
The Bruins making a switch here.
Kelly, substitution for the Bruins.
Pass to Kelly. Carter outside. Kelly. Outside Peterson. Back to Kelly. Here's Carter. From 13, nice jump shot, good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
From deep, MP, another three for Michigan State.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Carter outside, back to Kelly. Shoots over Kelly. Kelly, no good.
Well, MP and his team pulled off the major upset already, but they still have to take down a very talented 4 seed in their region. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
He gets it in there.
And when Pryor gets that close to the rim, it's too late. One of the most gifted scorers in the nation. He won't miss from there.
And as much as this region has been shaken up with the upset, there are still a ton of talented teams left alive.
I could see any of the 4 teams from this region coming out of it. I mean, they've all been tested at different times during the season and have acquitted themselves well. But after the upset, you have to think MP and this school are the favorites to survive the weekend.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
From deep, MP, and the Spartans, another 3.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
MP outside. From the arc, nailed from three-point land.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
And you love the makeup of the Spartans. Nice blend of talent and experience.
They have the occasional one and done, but usually recruit guys who stay 2, 3, 4 years. Of course, they also choose guys who fit their system, which is really important. It is a well-oiled machine in East Lansing.
And we finished the first half of play. Spartans ahead, up by 11.
That's the end of the first half. Your Spartans, 40.
And with the round of 16 delivering so many classic moments over the years, we'll see what the second half has in store for us tonight. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
And, you know, for your point guard to have more turnovers than assists, that is not the ratio the coaching staff is looking for. No way.
Yeah, I don't care what else you're doing on the floor. That's not a good look. He's got to make better decisions with the ball in his hands.
Now MP. He's got 39. Lets the 3 fly. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Bell with it. He's picked up by Early. Outside Pryor. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Pass to Bell. Pryor, covered by MP. Now Sheldon. Pryor, 5 to shoot. Over MP.
And you look at the history of college basketball, there may not be a more impressive feat than UCLA's 88-game win streak. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Go get him, boys! Go get
And you think about how that streak ended. The Irishman coming back from 11 points down with 3.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, UCLA was trying for its 3rd undefeated season in a row. Also lost to the Wolfpack in that year's Final Four. But then the next year, resilient, they recaptured their title.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Back to Bell. Pass to Adams. Outside Kelly. Bell. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Michigan State the other way now.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And for 23 straight seasons, Michigan State has made the college tournament. No secret to the recipe, hiring a legendary coaching talent. That'll do it.
Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Early outside. MP. And the 3 off target. And the Spartans' most amazing run over that time, they were a tournament 1 seed 3 years in a row.
1999 to 2001, led by guys like Morris Peterson and Mateen Cleaves, they won the championship in 2000. Hard to believe that that was over 20 years ago.
Here's Harvey. And 2 shots coming up here at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against UCLA.
And last year ended in disappointment for Michigan State. A rare early exit in the tournament, losing in overtime to UCLA.
And UCLA has never had much trouble with recruiting, but lately they've been elite.
The new coaching staff has really brought back the family atmosphere here in Westwood, and the player development has been astonishing. These guys are put in a position to succeed.
And what is it about the Spartans that makes them such a tough out?
Their tenacity, their relentless approach, and come crunch time, they hit big shots no matter who's taking them.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Puts up a 3. Carter's shots off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to McGee. Here's Martin. He's guarded by Hayward. Carter outside. Poked loose. And stolen by MP. 3-pointer. Martin with the rebound. Now here's McGee. Floats one. Nice D from Mills.
And for a team with so many banners hanging from the rafters, it's amazing to think that UCLA hasn't won a title since 1995.
MP with the bucket.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Back to Carter. Pass to Martin. Jones right side to halt the run. The rim-rattling 2-hand jam.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And here's MP outside, and the Spartans another 3. And 95 was the only Bruins team to win a national championship without the Wizard of Westwood at the helm.
That year's coaching staff did a tremendous job, and who can forget that legendary second-round win? That game-winning shot, still one of the more famous plays ever.
Outside McGee. Goes up at the stripe. Harvey grabs the board. MP, he's guarded by Carter, drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Carter. And he can't answer back. Three-pointer offline. So it's the Spartans now. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Wow. What can you say?
And here's UCLA. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So both teams making some changes here.
Frank Blake, Mason Weber, Johnny Webb, substitution for UCLA.
Jones up top. Bell, pass to Sheldon. Shoots over Blake. And that one goes long. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance we are seeing.
And that one is good. MP.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
From beyond the arc. Adams with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, when you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Jones outside, tipped away, and stolen by MP. Launches a three. Rebounded by the Bruins. And here's Bell. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
Now into the lineup for Michigan State, Kyle Early.
And so the Michigan State Spartans have won and will move on.
Total domination in this round 3 matchup. Even once they had the game in hand, they did not let up at all. They continued to pile on.
This run is still alive due in big part.
You are killing it right now, bro. I don't think I've ever seen you this locked in.
Hey, what you working on?
There's Mr. YouTube. Hey, you got any new likes and subscribes today?
Always, Coach. Look, if you're not growing, you're dying, man.
Whatever that means.
It's marketing. I'm not expecting you to understand. You wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't care either. But I can promise you.
Pop it. Oh, hit that. Hey!
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
Hey folks, if you've been watching with us so far, you know how exceptional this tournament has been. We're down to 8 teams. I'm Forrest Hunt alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Let's get to it. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the Michigan State Spartans.
Well, the semis are just one win away, and MP has a chance to join other Michigan State legends by playing the best basketball in the biggest of games.
And Greg, what are your vibes from the Huskies?
This team plays with incredible intensity and will look to get free points in transition. Having a star like Keith Watson, who is such a well-rounded player, keeps them competitive in any type of game. It's served them well all year.
Well, it certainly should be a fun regional finals as these teams fight to keep their championship dreams alive. And you watch the way MP is able to impact the game. He could be a special player someday.
And he has that star quality to him. You just can't deny that. There's still a lot for him to polish with his game, but I foresee great things for him in his career.
Knocked away and stolen by MP. That one goes in.
Crafty stuff from MP inside, finding a way around the defenders.
Outside Scott. And he converts the layup.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Here's MP. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Nice move there by MP, showing a little finesse for a player of his age.
And the shot goes in.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And stolen by MP. Pulls up. And no good. Now UConn takes it the other way. Pass to Porter. And Harvey comes to help. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Here's Watson. Finished off by Keith Watson. A lot of NBA talent has come through UConn over the years, but Kemba Walker is one of the best, and he's still a legend in Stores.
And he really made his mark in this round in 2011. The Huskies won a tough game over Arizona to make it to the national semifinals. Kemba was right at the forefront of that victory.
And the Spartans making a change here. Here's Watson. And the foul called on MP. That's his third.
Now into the lineup for Michigan State. Substitution for UConn.
Here's MP. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Boy, the offensive focus of MP, love it. He's not letting anything distract him from the task at hand.
Now Watson. He's got 9. The 8-footer. Michigan State grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining.
MP inside. Watson's there. Fades. And MP gets it to go.
And you think about the last time Michigan State was one of the final 8, man, they put on a show.
Knocked off the top-seeded Blue Devils in 2019. Duke had multiple first-round draft picks on their squad, including Zion Williamson. Spartans beat them by 12 points and moved on to the last 4.
Now here's Macy. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Low. Soft touch off the glass.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
MP outside. Shoots. That one wide left. UConn in the lead. They get a hand on it. And stolen by MP. From downtown. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
You know, every NBA team is looking for dead-eye shooters from behind the arc. MP showing off his three-point range.
And the foul called on MP. That will be... Hey folks, if you've been watching with us so far, you know how exceptional this tournament has been. We're down to 8 teams. I'm Forrest Hunt alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Let's get to it. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the Michigan State Spartans.
Well, the semis are just one win away, and MP has a chance to join other Michigan State legends by playing the best basketball in the biggest of games.
And Greg, what are your vibes from the Huskies?
This team plays with incredible intensity and will look to get free points in transition. Having a star like Keith Watson, who is such a well-rounded player, keeps them competitive in any type of game. It's served them well all year.
Well, it certainly should be a fun regional finals as these teams fight to keep their championship dreams alive.
Well, you talk about the complete package. Keith Watson is at another level. The freshman is very adept on both sides of the ball.
Here's MP, plenty of space. Another one falls for Michigan State.
Nice move there by MP, showing a little finesse for a player of his age.
Count it. And with Watson, he's everything you want from a forward. Changes the game no matter what end of the floor he's on.
Watson doesn't have any holes in his game. He's got a well-rounded, complete game. Finds ways to get wins, and the numbers come along with it. He's everything you want from a modern-day forward.
Outside, Watson. Back to Scott. Watson, early covering. Tries to spin move. The shot, no good. Now the Spartans take it the other way. Here's MP. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Scott. Here's Porter. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And you think about the last time Michigan State was one of the final 8, man, they put on a show.
Knocked off the top-seeded Blue Devils in 2019. Duke had multiple first-round draft picks on their squad, including Zion Williamson. Spartans beat them by 12 points and moved on to the last 4.
MP showing you how dangerous he can be from deep. He knows he's got to possess a 3-ball at the pro level, and he's working on it.
Back to Scott. Watson. All alone. It's hauled in by MP.
Hey, pick up MP.
Puts up a 3. Again, MP missing. The Huskies trail. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Smith, early covering. Outside, Watson. Pass to Scott. Watson, back to Scott. Watson with it. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by MP. And here we go. From outside the arc, another 3 for Michigan State. A lot of NBA talent has come through UConn over the years, but Kemba Walker is one of the best, and he's still a legend in Stores.
And he really made his mark in this round in 2011. The Huskies won a tough game over Arizona to make it to the national semifinals. Kemba was right at the forefront of that victory.
Pass to Watson. Watson draws the double, and it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession.
Donnell Bush, Mason Weber, Arthur O'Connor, Frederick Hayward. Substitution for UConn.
To the paint. Here's Scott. Smith. No good on the triple. MP outside. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
The Spartans leading. Jacks up the 3. Drops in the tray.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Outside Scott. Pass to Lowe. Scott covered by MP and stolen by MP. And you watch the way MP is able to impact the game. He could be a special player someday.
And he has that star quality to him. You just can't deny that. There's still a lot for him to polish with his game, but I foresee great things for him in his career.
Lets the 3 fly. Thompson pulls it in. UConn with the ball. Down by 12. Outside Scott, trying to get back on track. Kept alive by UConn. MP with it, and Smith picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Thompson. Here's Scott. Up and in on the layup.
And that's how you read the floor offensively. Smith seems to always know what's going on.
From deep, MP score the basket. His 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Substitution for the Huskies.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution for UConn.
And this late in the tournament, the last game in the region, you really start to feel the pressure and the excitement. They're 1 win away from punching their ticket to the semifinals.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Three-pointer.
Yo, grab it!
Huskies with the rebound. And for both of these teams, they are well aware of the stakes for this game.
So many all-time great players never got a chance to play on the big stage. It's both rare and lucky to make it to the semifinals. A shame only one of these teams can experience that.
Now here's Watson. He's got 8. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Kelly. And this game, the final game from this region. Overall, one of the more wild regions we've seen in the tournament.
More upsets in this part of the bracket than any other. Getting out is no easy feat. My college team came up short in the regional final during my first tournament run.
And as you might imagine with Watson and the NBA, many scouts expect him to be a top 5 pick. It's easy to see when you watch him play. And a regional final that few predicted with an 8 seed going against the 2 seed. But both of these teams earned it with their play.
And for MP and his team, they are the lowest remaining seed left alive. To come out of this region would be the icing on the cake. But anything can happen. There's always a surprise or two in the tournament.
Of the 4 times UConn has won the national championship, only once were they a #1 seed.
They seem to love playing that underdog role, and it can be a lot easier to come into the tournament under the radar. The pressure's intense when everybody in the country's focused on you.
And count the basket. He was... And that does it for the first half of play. Spartans ahead. They're up by 8.
39. The Huskies, 31.
Hey there, folks. With halftime behind us, we're ready to get into the second half of this regional finals game. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy.
Now into the lineup for Michigan State. Substitution for UConn.
Watch outside!
Smith. Back to Watson. Pass to Scott. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on Webb.
And for this team and MP, no matter what happens, this season can be viewed as a success. The run they've been on has been something else.
As you said, this already a great run for an 8 seed. Many had them crashing out of the tournament early on.
And this team, I thought, did a great job of blocking out all that noise. Even though they've already overachieved, they're still humble and hungry. They want to be the last team standing at the end of all of this, and they're giving themselves a chance to do just that. Over the course of the past few decades, UConn has had a lot of success at the national level. How about 4 championships since 1999?
Lets it go from the wing. Kelly, nice pass, led him perfectly to the rack for the layup.
And nice to see MP sharing the load out there. He finds a wide open man and gets him the rock.
And you talk about UConn as a national power. They were always a factor in the Northeast, but that's changed.
Yeah, now the Huskies are one of the college hoops' elite programs, period. Storrs is a campus that top recruits from all across the country want to visit.
Here's MP. No luck on that one. And it's UConn the other way. And the foul called on MP. And the UConn Huskies will move on.
What an emphatic win to reach the semis. Only 2 wins away now from a national championship, and they're actually playing their best basketball.
Hey, folks, if you've been watching with us so far, you know how exceptional this tournament has been. We're down to 8 teams. I'm Forrest Hunt alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Let's get to it. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the UConn Huskies going up against the Michigan State Spartans.
Well, the semis are just one win away, and MP has a chance to join other Michigan State legends by playing the best basketball in the biggest of games.
And Greg, what are your vibes from the Huskies?
This team plays with incredible intensity and will look to get free points in transition. Having a star like Keith Watson, who is such a well-rounded player, keeps them competitive in any type of game. It's served them well all year.
The tourney continues for these two teams. They've certainly earned the right to be here. And this game, the final game from this region. Overall, one of the more wild regions we've seen in the tournament.
More upsets in this part of the bracket than any other. Getting out is no easy feat. My college team came up short in the regional final during my first tournament run.
Now here's Watson. And it's blocked by Harvey. And it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession.
Hey, look up top.
On the wing, Watson, covered by MP. Michigan State grabs the miss. Here comes the break. Another 3 for Michigan State.
Boy, great positioning that time by MP on the break, making himself the right option to finish the play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Double by Mills. Watson, early covering. Back to Watson. Smith. 5 on the clock. Here's Scott. Outside for Smith. The tray. And it's out of bounds. The Huskies able to retain possession here.
Help him, mismatch.
Rush it, baby.
Over.
Inside. Here's Scott.
And this late in the tournament, the last game in the region, you really start to feel the pressure and the excitement. They're one win away from punching their ticket to the semifinals.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possessions.
And it's the Huskies with the ball. They trail by 7. Scott, he's covered by Mills. They need this. And Watson with the lay-in. And for both of these teams, they are well aware of the stakes for this game.
So many all-time great players never got a chance to play on the big stage. It's both rare and lucky to make it to the semifinals. A shame only one of these teams can experience that.
Scott. Back to Watson. To the middle. From the baseline. Good. And the assist goes to Webb.
Boy, you got to respect Watson's hustle, taking what he can get on offense and then knocking down the mid-range.
On the wing, MP covered by Watson. On the wing, MP. He's got 9. Second shot opportunity. And there's the play by Harvey inside.
And a regional final that few predicted with an 8 seed going against the 2 seed. But both of these teams earned it with their play.
Head for MP and his team. They are the lowest remaining seed left alive. To come out of this region would be the icing on the cake. But anything can happen. There's always a surprise or two in the tournament.
Coming onto the floor for your Spartans, Donnell Bush, Mason Weber.
Here's MP. The three. The shot will not fall. And it's UConn the other way. To the paint. Here's Macy. Nice pass, led him perfectly to the rack for the layup.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
From deep, MP. Again, the miss by the Spartans.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Chris Lowe.
Here's MP. Takes a three, and he's good on the three ball.
And MP knows the scouts love to see your range, so he's always ready to flex it.
Outside, Smith. Pass to Lowe. Smith, he's guarded by Hayward. Smith into the lane. He can't get that one to fall.
And for this team and MP, no matter what happens, this season can be viewed as a success. The run they've been on has been something else.
Here's Scott, covered by MP. And stolen by MP. One-on-one fast break. From outside the arc. And the Spartans, another three. As you said, this already a great run for an 8 seed. Many had them crashing out of the tournament early on.
And this team, I thought, did a great job of blocking out all that noise. Even though they've already overachieved, they're still humble and hungry. They want to be the last team standing at the end of all of this, and they're giving themselves a chance to do just that.
There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Scott. And too long on the shot. The Spartans leading from deep. MP. Shot number 12 goes in.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
So both teams changing it up here.
Alonzo Harvey, Joe Lambert, Lionel Mills, Johnny Webb. Substitution for
Pass to Thompson. Fletcher. Thompson, high post. Outside, Smith. Here's Fletcher.
Get the perimeter. I got him.
Shot clock at 6. There's a screen by Thompson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
You know, for all the success the UConn men's program has had, it may always be overshadowed by what the women have done. And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And that one's good. Watson.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Now here's MP. He's got 24. And a miss there on the triple. You talk about Huskies basketball, and you're probably right. The first thing that comes to mind is the powerhouse women's program.
And that's no knock on the men's program. You just can't ignore all the titles on the women's side. I mean, that program is one of the great dynasties in college history across all sports, male or female.
MP outside, and the Spartans another three.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Watson. 10 points for him. MP outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Webb.
Yeah, how about the ball movement there from Webb? Noticing the D's mistake and then making them pay.
Outside, Watson.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Both teams will make substitutions. Smith, early covering. Pass to Watson. It's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He's only missed 2 from the floor.
And as you might imagine with Watson and the NBA, many scouts expect him to be a top 5 pick. It's easy to see when you watch him play.
They double team MP. Outside Kelly. MP. Watson on the double team. Early outside. 6 to shoot. And the Spartans another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
To the inside, and Keith Watson slams it in.
And that's how you read the floor offensively. Smith seems to always know what's going on.
MP with it. Pass to Lambert. There's the 3, and the Spartans another 3.
And nice to see MP sharing the load out there. He finds a wide open man and gets him to rock.
The 3 from Watson, and that's not gonna go. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Spartans ahead, up by 16. Hey there, folks. With halftime behind us, we're ready to get into the second half of this regional finals game. And what do you make of the performance we saw from MP in the first half?
He's scoring with real efficiency, making it look pretty easy offensively.
Great shot selection and an instinct for scoring the ball. His talent level is obvious, and he's having his way.
Back to MP.
Come on, box him out, man.
Takes the 3.
Hey, put it back up.
Huskies with the rebound.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Now here's MP, guarded closely. This time for 3. Buries it from long range. And you watch the way MP is able to impact the game. He could be a special player someday.
And he has that star quality to him. You just can't deny that. There's still a lot for him to polish with his game, but I foresee great things for him in his career.
MP outside. And the Spartans another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And Watson gets it to go.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Knocked loose. Down low. Finished off by Keith Watson.
And how about the aggressiveness? When Watson is feeling it, he leaves his foot on the gas pedal.
From deep, MP doesn't get it to drop for him. Now here's Scott. He's covered by Mills.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Watson.
Hey, right here.
Shot from 8. That one off the back iron and out. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And the foul called on MP.
Substitution for the Huskies.
Here's Porter. Out to the left wing. Outside Macy. Watson, covered by MP. Back to Macy. Watson. Spins. And the foul called on MP. That will be his 4th foul of the game. And due to the single bonus situation, they'll now have the chance at the line for 1-and-1.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. And it's UConn with the rebound. Pass to Watson. Castro with the rebound. So it's the Spartans now on the wing. MP fires the 3. That shot missing.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Outside, Watson.
Help him out.
Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
MP outside. It's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Watson. Doesn't go that time. Now the Spartans take it the other way. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Michigan State.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Outside, Watson. And it's Watson with the jam.
What an explosive drive from Watson. He can really move when he has to.
Now here's MP. Defense right on him. Pulls up on the elbow. Good on the bucket.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Right wing. Here's Fletcher. And again, UConn with the triple.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Coming onto the floor for your Spartans, Alonzo Harvey, Johnny Webb. Substitution for UConn.
Double up.
They double team him with MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
The sloppy work there on the inbound play. Just threw it away. He's got to be smarter than that.
So it's the Spartans now. Tries to spin move. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Lowe. UConn with the ball. Outside, Smith. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Spartans. From deep, MP. Another 3 for Michigan State.
Zero hesitation there from MP. So confident in his jumper, ready to fire at all times.
Now here's Scott. Webb covering. Pass to Lowe. Outside, Smith. They set the screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Lowe. Stolen by Webb. Here's MP, plenty of space. That's in, coming off an assist from Webb.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Fires from deep. Can't hit that one. And the Huskies going the other way now. To the right side.
Get him out, get him out.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Fletcher. Smith. Here's Fletcher. Kelly covering. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. And again, UConn, no good. And here's MP outside. Another 3 for Michigan State.
This has been MP's night so far. He's playing with real passion and finding lots of buckets.
And so the Michigan State Spartans have won and will move on.
What an emphatic win to reach the semis. Only 2 wins away now from a national championship, and they're actually playing their best basketball.
And what a legendary performance from MP. He stepped up when it mattered most, and now he'll be leading his team into the semis. It'll be hard to top.
Hey, what you working on?
No, no, no! Hey, hit me!
Get your mind right.
Oh, he got me! He got me!
Get your mind right.
Hey, yo, right here! Cash, baby! Oh, too easy!
Come on, MP.
Good shot, MP.
Great energy in practice. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
This is it, the national semifinals on 2K Sports. I'm Forrest Hunt here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. What an exciting day for college basketball. We'll watch the Oklahoma Sooners in this one as they go up against the Michigan State Spartans.
And you look at Michigan State's history, they've gotten to the point where they expect to make the semifinals every year. Now, with MP, they're going to be a tough out.
And Clark, how do the Sooners approach this game?
You know, they can sneak up on opponents and surprise them if you haven't faced them before because of how they play defense. When you have Yassine Chibueze leading your defense and forcing turnovers, it can catch just about any backcourt off guard.
And with a championship just 2 wins away, we know both these teams are primed to get the ball rolling.
And throughout the tournament's history, Michigan State has been an odds-on favorite to be one of the last 4 teams standing.
Chibueze misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Now, that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
And a few times, the Spartans have made the last 4 in consecutive years.
Incredible consistency with the program. You know who to thank for that. One of the greatest college coaches of all time. He puts his players in a position to succeed and demands their very best.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tries yet again. And Evans lays it up and in.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
From deep, MP, another 3 for Michigan State.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Chibueze outside, and it's blocked by Harvey. And here's MP. He's got 9. Lets the 3 fly, buries the long-range jumper.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots. And the last time we saw Oklahoma make it this far was 2016, which makes this a much shorter break between appearances than most teams enjoy.
Here's Chibueze. Another shot. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Spartans with the lead. Here's MP. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip. Oklahoma's speedy return to the tournament semifinals definitely says something about the strength of their program.
Well, they attract high-caliber talent and have a very committed coaching staff, and a good one at that. That's a recipe for repeat success.
They set the pick. Here's Barrett. And Liver with the block. And here's MP outside. Another 3 for Michigan State.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Coming onto the floor for your Spartans, Donnell Bush, Mason Weber, Arthur O'Connor, Frederick Hayward. Substitution for the Sooners.
I got him.
It's Bradley on the wing. He's guarded by Hayward.
Hey, yo, front him. Ball. Pop it.
Pass to Hawkins.
Right here.
Here's Bradley. over Hayward. Bradley, good. And something this team's run has shown just how important it is for a team to peak at the right time.
You know, we've seen it happen a number of times in the last decade. A school comes in hot and makes a deep run. It doesn't matter what your seed is if you play like this group has.
Now here's MP. He's got 17. Drills the three-pointer.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Outside Barrett. Davidson.
Step out.
And he misses the first shot. From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Sooners. Outside Bradley. Davidson outside. But they get it back. Here's Hawkins. And that one goes long.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
And here's MP outside. Another three for Michigan State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
I got ball.
Now here's Davidson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Hawkins. And here's Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I'm open right here.
Here's Hawkins. Unloads from 13 feet.
And for MP and his team, this is the second 1 seed they'll have seen in the tournament. About as tough a road as any.
As you said, a daunting path for them, but they've answered the call every step of the way. What's another 1 seed standing between them and a trip to the finals? And we've seen some great Cinderella stories. This run by an 8 seed has to be up there with them. Not the lowest seed to ever make it this far, but it is rare company.
When you think about Oklahoma basketball's impact on the modern NBA, the name Buddy Hield certainly comes to mind.
Yeah, Hield left the Sooners to become a solid NBA player, but looking back on
Coming onto the floor for your Spartans, substitution for Oklahoma.
Baseline.
MP with it. Now Chibueze defending. And here's MP outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Only 3 other 8 seeds have made it this far. Last time an 8 seed won it all was Villanova in 1985.
Some 11 seeds, like the 2021 UCLA team, made it this far. But this is usually where the underdogs start to fall off and get knocked off. However, you can't count this group out.
And even though this is Chibueze's junior year, many expect him to test the draft process. If he feels he's a first rounder, he may just stay in.
They double team MP. Pass to Kelly. MP. And the Spartans, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Hey, who got him?
Back to Davidson. Bradley. Now Chibueze. That shot's good on the assist by Bradley.
Well, you know, this is what Oklahoma loves about Bradley. I mean, his ability to read the floor and make the right decision more times than not.
9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds, the Spartans will take it.
For Michigan State, Mason Weber.
And it's Michigan State's ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. MP with the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Count it. Good.
Boy, good vision that time from Chibueze on offense, finding the open man there.
On the wing, MP, covered by Chibueze. Pass to Underwood. Fires the three. That misses. Wouldn't have counted had it gone. And so we wrap up the first half. The Spartans on top. They lead by 13.
26.
Hello there once again. 2K Sports here with this college basketball tournament. Let's get you into the second half. And I got to ask, what do you think about MP's performance halfway through?
And, you know, for your point guard to have more turnovers than assists, that is not the ratio the coaching staff is looking for. No way.
Yeah, I don't care what else you're doing on the floor. That's not a good look. He's got to make better decisions with the ball in his hands.
And I think Oklahoma basketball, I think Blake Griffin, a player whose number hangs in the rafters, and he made a huge impact on that school.
From deep, MP, another three for Michigan State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Chibueze outside. Back to Evans. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Chibueze. No questioning the significance of Blake Griffin's time as a Sooner. In fact, he's the only first overall draft pick to come out of Oklahoma.
That really speaks to the attention he grabbed while he was there. Over 2 seasons, Griffin amassed a ton of college awards.
Coming onto the floor for your Spartans, substitution for Oklahoma. Shooting for Michigan State, Randolph Kelly. Shooting 1.
One shot.
Probably the name that leaps to mind when you think about Oklahoma right now, Trae Young, the hottest recent export to come from this school to the NBA.
Underwood outside. Chibueze. Kelly covering. It's Yassine Chibueze on the wing. 9 points in the game from 11 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. While Trae Young only played a single season with the Sooners, he certainly did draw a lot of attention during that time.
Well, he did have some crazy numbers while at Oklahoma. You know, most great players at the college level don't stay long, but I think Oklahoma should still take credit for introducing him to the world.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's MP. Another one falls for Michigan State.
Going old school, MP using the mid-range. That is so tough to defend.
Here's Bradley. And Bradley with the dunk. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And here's MP outside. The rebound by Underwood.
Boy, just by his body language, when you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Back to Davidson. They set a pick. Pass to Underwood. Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Hawkins can't hit. From deep, MP, another three for Michigan State.
You know, every NBA team is looking for dead-eye shooters from behind the arc. MP showing off his three-point range.
And it's Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Substitution for the Sooners.
Pass to Barrett. The Sooners again can't hit.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And here's Oklahoma. 17-point game. And there's the pick. Down low. Evans tries again, and the layup is up and in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's MP. Again, the Spartans good for 2.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by MP. And the Spartans, another 3.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Ball's knocked loose, and stolen by MP. And the Spartans, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Start it.
Now into the lineup for Michigan State, Joe Lambert.
Here's Conley. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. Pushing it up from beyond the arc. Another 3 for Michigan State.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And the foul called on MP. And that's his 5th and final foul, so he's sitting the rest of this one out.
Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They've got this thing so...
And so the Michigan State Spartans have won and will move on.
I don't think there was any doubt. They were in control during this one and showed no signs of letting up.
This is where the...
Yo, I'm low-key super impressed with your play, bro.
I appreciate you, King.
Hey, what you working on?
Is that Ray Allen I see? No.
Good shot, MP.
No!
Let's go.
All day! This is all day! Automatic!
Way to grab that, MP.
You can't stop
Keep it going.
Can't stop that! Can't stop me! Oh!
One more. Now we're rolling.
Good shot, MP. Hey, yo, right here.
Way to snatch it, MP. Just like that.
Let's go! Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
Let's do this!
Hey. Look, gonna stick.
Greetings. Great to have you with us for the biggest college basketball game of the year. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. History will be made here tonight.
Here we go.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the Michigan State Spartans.
I think the Spartans are absolutely contenders in this one. With a little luck and some extra firepower from MP, this very well could be their year.
And Greg, give us your take on West Virginia.
So much of their offense comes from their ability to attack you from outside, and that all starts with Wyatt Irvin. It's been a long time since we've seen a shooter of his caliber in college, and if the defense doesn't focus on him, they're going to get torched.
Two terrific teams, but there can only be one champion. This game decides it all. Two-time title winners, Michigan State plays basketball the right way.
They recruit and develop leaders, and they're a fundamentally sound group. That makes them extra formidable in the postseason.
And Irvin gets it to go.
How about the touch inside? Irvin is known as a shooter, but they're getting it done inside.
From deep, MP, and the Spartans, another three.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover.
It's a thing of beauty.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Back door!
Pass to Irvin. Now Hernandez. Picked up by Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Poked loose. And stolen by MP. Pushing it up. Another one falls for Michigan State.
Going old school, MP using the mid-range. That is so tough to defend.
Pass to Stevenson. Hernandez. Pearson outside. Now here's Irvin. To the inside. Goes up at the stripe. That's short off the rim. It's been a long road back here for West Virginia. They last saw the finals in 1959.
That makes this a history-making moment for them. A lot of pressure on these young players tonight with the possibility of the school's first title in the balance.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his... Now Irvin.
Hey, right there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third.
Now into the lineup for Michigan State. Substitution for the Mountaineers.
And the Spartans with possession here.
Come to me, come to me.
Three-pointer. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Irvin. West. Irvin into the lane. Buries a 7-footer.
You know, with how good Irvin strokes it, you have to get up into him and defend him closely, and that opens up his opportunity to drive the ball.
From deep, MP, another 3 for Michigan State. And an unprecedented feat by this group. They'll be the first team since 1997 to have the chance to beat 3 #1 seeds in the tournament.
And that's as tough as it gets for a school. To be able to get by 2 #1 seeds is already tough enough. Shows you just how talented this group is.
Pass to West. Here's Irvin. This time for 3. And the Mountaineers another 3.
And you have to expect that from Irvin. An elite three-point specialist loves to respond with a tray.
Here's MP. And he can't hit that time. Now West Virginia takes it the other way. And out of bounds, the Spartans will take it. The Mountaineers making a switch here.
Tommy Weaver.
MP outside for 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 86%.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now, here's Hernandez. Pass to West. Stevenson with the ball. West, 5 to shoot. Left side, Hernandez. Can't cash in the 10-foot jumper. MP outside. Out to the wing. It could go. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Spartans on top, leading by 14. And welcome back to this presentation of Championship College Basketball. Anything is possible as we head into the second half, where we will decide this year's champions.
And with MP and his team, this underdog run has them as the fan favorites. You know how we all like to cheer for the underdog. They've busted brackets, but every neutral hoop fan wants to see the 8 seed succeed.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now, here's Hernandez. And we've discussed it before in the tournament. MP and his team are already playing with house money, and they've exceeded all expectations.
Getting to this point is already a victory, but they have the right mindset. They've come this far. Why not finish what you started?
Here's Harvey, and it's Harvey with the jam. Here's Pearson. Pass to Stevenson. The 3-pointer, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's the Mountaineers with the ball. Collins outside. Irvin. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And for this school, this is already a group of players that will be legends on campus. They've captured the attention of hoop fans across the globe.
It's really been as special of a tournament as any I've ever seen, and I've seen a bunch of them. They still have a chance to put a period at the end of this incredible story. But no matter what, their school will honor this group forever.
On the wing, MP nailed from 3-point land.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Pass to Pearson. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor for your Spartans, Frederick Hayward. Substitution for the Mountaineers.
Yo!
Pearson, right side. And there's a pick. Shoots over Hayward. Rebound by the Spartans.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute. It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Irvin with the ball. Guarded now by Lambert. He muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And we know Irvin can shoot it, but there, beautiful read finding the open man.
Something you got to love and appreciate about college hoops is the fan culture. West Virginia has some of the most diehard fans around.
West Virginia has an incredibly rich basketball history, but they have never been able to capture a title.
To me, that says more about the level of competition in the tournament than it does about them. You can run an incredible program and never make it all the way.
Thinking about the enthusiasm West Virginia fans have, when their Mountaineers win, they really take it to the streets.
WVU fans certainly know how to express themselves. Any win can turn into a party with the Mountaineers. No matter what happens, celebrate safely tonight, everybody.
Here's Irvin, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Pearson.
Hey, you got to give Pearson credit, recognizing the overcommitment and then taking advantage of that to burn the defense.
MP, again, the Spartans good for two.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now here's Pearson. He's guarded by Hayward. Back to Irvin. From outside the arc, Hayward grabs the miss.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
They double-team MP. The shot, and the Spartans getting another bucket right there.
And some big names have graced the backs of Mountaineers jerseys, but the biggest has to be the logo, Jerry West, Mr. Clutch himself, who played back in the late 50s.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
The 19-foot shot, another one falls for Michigan State.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
And that's right, Clark. 6 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Irvin outside, and stolen by MP. The 19-foot shot, count the basket.
This has been MP's night so far. He's playing with real passion and finding lots of buckets.
Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Another one falls for Michigan State. Jerry West certainly does have to be West Virginia's most notable contribution to NBA history.
No argument here. Every time we see that iconic NBA logo, we're reminded of Jerry. And to this day, he still holds a number of West Virginia school records.
And the Mountaineers with some changes.
Substitution for West Virginia.
Pass to Collins. Weaver.
This is a lot better ball control from them, as they really haven't had any turnover problems in a bit.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the gray, Greg. They're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
Now here's Collins. Picked up by Stevenson. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked by Harvey, and he recovers it. Here's MP. Another one falls for Michigan State.
Boy, they're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, knocking down those mid-range jump shots.
8 of their last 10 have come from the mid-range.
Back to West. Out to the right wing. Here's the three. And the three ball is good.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
MP outside. And the Spartans, another three.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Pass to West. Stevenson. Collins outside.
Hey, yo, watch back door. Over.
Here's Weaver. Stevenson. RV covering. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13 feet. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
At the line for the Mountaineers, Dennis Stevenson.
And that one misses. That one is no good. And here's MP outside. He can't get that one. And the Mountaineers going the other way now. Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. And the Spartans getting another bucket right there.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Pass to Stevenson. Collins. And here's West. The 3 is up. And it's O'Connor with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And what a game. What a run it's been for MP and his school. They have the lead, and it's all but said and done. They are going to be your national champions.
And what an unlikely run. As crazy a journey as we've ever seen. This team believed in their abilities and peaked at the right time.
And this performance is going to open up eyes all around the country. You figure the stars like MP have greatly boosted their draft stock. What a storybook finish for an all-time great team for this school.
From the arc. And it's West Virginia with the rebound. Now here's West. And it's out of bounds to the Mountaineers as West Virginia retains possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Randolph Kelly. Substitution for West Virginia.
And here are the Mountaineers now. Pearson with it. There's the screen. Pass to Weaver.
I need help.
Yes! Great play by Pearson to set it up. Now the Spartans with it. MP outside. 3-pointer. And the Spartans, another 3.
MP getting fired up right now. He couldn't let that last 3 slide without his own answer.
Back to West. Pass to Harden. Here's Paul. Harden, just 5 on the clock. Here's Pearson. And it's O'Connor with the rebound. From deep, MP buries it from long range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances.
That's it, folks. The Michigan State Spartans have won it all. Oh, wow.
I mean, we almost could have given them the trophy at halftime as well as they played. They certainly put one heck of a bow on this impressive tournament run with that major lopsided win.
And you know pro scouts are salivating at MP's complete dominance in the biggest game of the year. He's on his way to a Hall of Fame career, folks.
And so that's the end of the stunning college basketball tournament and the end of our broadcast. This is Forrest Hunt, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next year.
Yo, this is a beautiful sight, bro.
Ain't it, man?
Yo, you know this is gonna make me so much money.
Oh, man, look, I knew you was the moocher, but I didn't think you would turn on me this soon. Ricky, I'm heartbroken, bro.
Come on, man.
You're up there,
Yo, get up there, bro.
You know what to do.
Yeah, I'm about to bust the move, coach.
Whoa. Of all the old school hip-hop, I taught you come up with that. Look, you're killing me, champions! Champions!
Big dog walking through. How's it feel to be the MP? YouTube star turned collegiate legend.
Yo, so real talk, what you think about Chris Brickley?
I mean, he cool.
Okay, so what you think about the G League?
What about it?
You think it's a good option for us or what?
Are you feeling all right?
Okay, so what you think about the G League?
What about it?
You think it's a... Yeah, I feel like I got a lot to think about, man.
Yeah, you do. But you also got... You made a decision, haven't you?
You can... Hey, I want to go to the G.
The G!
Hey, wait, you excited?
Yo.
What's up?
How you feeling, bro?
Hey there, everyone. We've got an exciting G League matchup coming up. In this game, we'll see the Raptors 905 going up against Team Ignite. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're fired up to see some G League action.
Well, there's a lot to be excited about, especially because there's more talent in the G League right now than there's ever been.
Definitely, and it's just fun to watch these players develop before our eyes as they aim to reach the next level.
Now here's Stockton.
Hey, who got you? Get the perimeter! I see him, I got him.
Pass to Burks. 5 on the clock. Keller. For 3. And it's AI with the rebound.
You can just tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Boy, I mean, he's just shaking his head after that miss.
First look here at the former college standout MP. Decided to make the move to the G League for this year.
And for his development, it makes sense. Had a good run in college and the tournament, so I'm interested to see how he fares in the G League.
Lets the 3 fly. The 905 pull it in. They get a hand on it.
Hey, who's watching here?
Fires for 3. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
And there's a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Watch outside!
Here in the first with a little over a minute played so far. The tray, and Keller with the 3.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3.
Wasted no time on that one.
Now check out MP with the answer from deep. He knows NBA teams love guys who can score it from 3-point range.
Now here's Stockton, covered by MP. And Stockton, here we go. He's off on that one. And Team Ignite going the other way now.
And you look at this Team Ignite roster, it is special. A ton of talent jumping off the roster sheet.
They'll need to fuse it all together over the course of the season, but this is one of the most talented Team Ignite rosters we've seen. A lot can happen over the course of the year.
And there's a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
For Team Ignite.
The 905 trail. Over to the left wing. Here's Shelton, defended by Thomas. Lewis with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Keller for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Such a height mismatch out there in the perimeter, and they give up the 3.
MP outside. And Team Ignite hits again from deep.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Pass to Keller. Fades. Not happening that time, and that's his second miss in 5 shots.
Offensively, they did a good job in the first quarter of getting themselves to the line, but not here in the second. I have to wonder what coach thinks of that.
I don't think he likes it. Everything's been perimeter oriented, and you have to be hitting those shots to play that way.
And for many of these players, this is the first time they're getting a taste of professional ball.
And when ball is your job, as you said, Brian, you get good in a hurry. There will be a lot to learn from any first-time G Leaguers. It's a bit of a trial by fire.
Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Lewis with it. Pass to Keller. Shelton, back to Keller. To end the run. Gets it to go from downtown.
Wow. 4 here in the first half. They're going to need to do something else on defense.
Now here's here's MP. He's covered closely. Off target with the three. Keller outside. That's good, and it's Taylor with the assist.
He had a great start from the arc, and he's kicked it up a notch here in the second.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played. MP no good. And here we are kicking off the G League season. A lot of games to be played.
Well, the traditional G League schedule, 50 games. Not as many as the NBA, but it's still a grind. For many of these players, it'll be more games than they've ever played before.
Now here's Keller. 15 points in the game. Keller with another miss. MP outside. Again, the miss by Team Ignite. So it's the 9:05 now. 7-point differential. Outside Taylor. Pass to Lewis. Over Peterson. And he'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows. And there's the foul against Team Ignite. Part of what makes the G League so exciting to follow is that it's really an ever-changing league.
Yeah, from the teams to the players to the rules, it's always evolving. So each season really is anyone's game.
And MP, an immediate starter. Team Ignite felt that his talent was good enough to start right off the bat.
And with a younger team like this, talent wins out. Not a surprise to see MP starting. He'll just need to perform so his spot is justified.
And the speed of the professional game, something incoming players always talk about.
It's not as fast as the NBA, but it's a world apart from college. It'll take some getting used to for many first-year G Leaguers.
Those are hops you just don't see from the one spot every day.
And that's why he's such an uncommon talent.
Yeah, uncommon and unparalleled. He can make things happen out there.
Now here's Stockton. Got a piece of it. And stolen by MP. Shoots the three. And another three for Team Ignite.
Last 5 makes, all 5 from long range.
And the defense hasn't pressed up to deny it. They're hanging back, and they're getting picked apart.
Pressure the ball, pressure the man, pressure something.
The three ball drains the three-pointer.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looked shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
And he's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Yeah, the G League hit hard by the pandemic, along with really every other league in the world, every sport. They had to cancel the end of the 2020 season. They played a shortened season in 2021 in a bubble in Orlando.
And it was just recently in 2017 that the Raptors 905 went all the way and won the G League championship.
They had a great run that season, and in the years since, they've continued to make a postseason impact. This team seemingly always a contender.
Stockton from deep. It's rebounded by Team Ignite.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him there.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
Yeah, and I can't quite read his lips, but it's pretty easy to tell. He's got some angry words for himself after that miss, but you don't want to keep your head down for too long. Get your head back in the game and get him next time.
Good on the second free throw. MP outside from about 19 feet. And another bucket for Team Ignite.
He's just feeling it. He's terrific at shooting it from the field.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Team Ignite on top. They lead by 18. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with the first half behind us, what have you seen from MP so far in this one?
He's filling it up so far. To be a successful NBA point guard, you have to be able to create your own offense.
Yeah, that's changed over the years, and he's proving he can be that type of player, doing a great job taking advantage of any opening that he gives him. And guys, this is so exciting. The start of the G League season, Always fun to see new faces and talent coming into the G.
And while that's true for all teams in the G League, it's especially true for a group like Team Ignite. We could be seeing the start of not only a future NBA player, but a future franchise cornerstone tonight.
Stockton misses. And here's MP from the arc. And another three for Team Ignite.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Stockton misses.
He is just killing them with his poor shooting.
Here's MP. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
He gets that one.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Check MP. Come around.
MP outside. And another three for Team Ignite.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your Dance Squad. One more round of applause for your performers.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Stockton with it. MP's there. Here's the three. And Stockton is good for three. And you look at Team Ignite, it's a great way to get experience and prepare for the NBA draft.
You can't overlook how paramount a professional type of environment, professional development is. You know, on this team, the prospects can eat and sleep basketball 24/7. It's the only thing on the menu. You can't get that anywhere else.
Now here's Keller. He's got 17. Stockton misses.
You know, he's not been on his game. The deficit, it's not totally on him, but he has not helped the situation at all.
Here's Keller to the paint. Stockton, that's good.
His presence as a scorer has a calming effect for them. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
MP outside. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Team Ignite. Keller outside. Pass to Taylor. Now here's Stockton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
No three-pointers for him in the first half, but the second half, it's a different story.
And here's MP from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Stockton with it. Keller. Oh, and it's blocked by Mercer.
Fantastic decision from Mercer, putting himself in a great spot to come up with the rejection.
And you look at how the G League is attracting top high school talent now. What do you think that'll do to the college game?
It could be good in that we'll probably see fewer one-and-dones. Universities can now focus on players who might be there for a while, and that could help continuity, which is a big plus.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Burks.
Right here.
And here are the 905. They set the pick. And it's AI with the rebound. MP on the wing. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Keller.
17 points in the game. And that time also missed a shot. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good from long range.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender. Right back on his heels on that one.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his 5th foul.
Substitution for Team Ignite. Now into the lineup for the 905.
Now here's MP.
Defense right on him. The 3.
Lewis pulls it in. And the big names for Team Ignite are part of the one-year program. They get compensated well as they prepare for the NBA draft.
The team serves as a professional training center for elite talent. Just another fantastic path to the NBA.
Here's MP for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Team Ignite will retain possession.
Substitution for the Raptors, Philip Justice.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the 4th quarter.
Now here's MP.
Tight defense on him. Nailed from three-point land.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Keller. It's rebounded by Team Ignite. Here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Zamori.
Go get him. Get him.
Pass to Keller.
Here's Zamori. He tries for 3. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in.
He was just the first one to react to that miss. A hustle play on the putback.
MP inside.
Five to shoot. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside.
Well, the Raptors 905 have a pretty interesting distinction as the first G League team to be based outside of the U.S.
Yeah, being an affiliate for a Canadian team has to be interesting. But it truly is a global sport. And Raptors 905 helped make this a global league.
Terrific defensive play to cut them off and square up.
That's showing some toughness on defense, getting fit.
And so it's Team Ignite taking care of business in this one.
MP took over this game and never let up. You can see the guys feeding off his energy. Terrific performance.
Yo, you look tired.
Bro, yeah, the schedule ain't no joke. Hey, what do you know about that lifestyle reporter?
Andrew Torres.
Yeah.
Writes for Teed Up.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I appreciate it. I'm gonna think it through.
Yeah, man.
So what we got going on today?
We had some big names.
So we here to get better, right?
Exactly.
Good shot, MP.
Keep your head up in his face!
Good shot, MP.
Get board! Get board!
Hey, yo, right here.
Woo! This is all day! Hey, who got him? Get on him! Hey, help!
Who's watching
Hey,
here?
good board, good board! Hey!
Oh, too easy. Oh, that's all you, MP.
Shut up! Shut up! Hey, hands up! Hey, help! Grab my board!
Way to grab that, MP.
Hey, good shot, MP.
Shot! Good board, good board.
So what we got going on today?
We got some big names coming.
So we here to get better, right?
Exactly.
Good shot, MP. Hey, yo, help him out. Hey, who got him?
Who's watching him?
Oh, box out, box out. Board. Hey, hey, good board, good board. Hey, hey. No, no, no. Don't forget the clock.
Help him, mismatch! Shut up! Go get it!
Hey, what did he shot? What did he shot? Hey, hey, yo, yo, right here.
Get board! Get board! Block! Block!
Good Good shot, MP. Ball, 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 ball. Help us, come get this match. Hey! Hey, hands up! Oh, that's all you, MP. Dio! Hey, swing it! Get the rebound! Off the board, baby! You got it! Hey, right there!
You know, everyone wants to know what J.E. can do for them. And I see that you're no different. Well, it's your lucky day, because I got just the thing to test your mettle.
MP, what's up, man? Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
Hey, look, thank you, man. You a fan?
Yeah, of course. Been watching your videos since, like, back in the day.
Okay.
It's kind of crazy I'm even talking to you right now.
Hey, look, well, it's nice to meet you, man. This is a dope spot you got here.
Yeah, I just work here, but yeah, it's nice. Just so you know, the gym's open 24 hours a day.
Ooh.
So whenever you feel like putting in the work, we're here for you.
Hey, look, I love that. Look, I've been known to put up some midnight shots, all right?
I like to hear that. I've seen a lot of legends come through this gym. And the one thing they have in common is a willingness to put in the work.
Hey,
when it looks like someone's turbo boosting out there, it's not an accident. They earn that in the gym.
Look, you speaking my language now, man. Magic's all in the work.
Put in the work, reap the rewards. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I appreciate you, man. It was nice to meet you, bro.
You too, MP.
Hey there, everybody. It's time to get going with another G League game. We'll watch the Capital City Go-Go in this one as they go up against Team Ignite. Welcome, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga. Alongside me today are Brian Benefitemi and Tim Swartz. Man, it's good to be with you guys.
Always awesome to be here, Blake. Really looking forward to see how this one goes, and I'm expecting both teams to really bring it tonight.
Yeah, and these guys know how important it is to play their best in these games, knowing they could be just one game away from making the NBA jump. And a little background on MP here for Team Ignite. He actually has a steady following from the internet. He ran a channel where he'd upload videos of him playing ball.
Very well done. Confident and composed as always.
Here's MP for three, and Team Ignite hits again from deep.
That's showing good court awareness. MP just takes what the defense gives him.
And those videos MP would upload, man, they spread his name like wildfire.
Part of that popularity might have helped him make it to Team Ignite. I mean, being a big name, it can't hurt. But now he has to back up his notoriety and show he's more than just a name.
Now here's MP.
He has 6. From deep, bangs home the trifecta.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Pass to McGee. Underwood. Now here's Birch.
6 on the shot clock.
Romero, covered by MP.
Lets it go from deep.
Romero can't get it to go. And here's Team Ignite.
It's a 5-point game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
And the Go-Go are one of the newer teams in the G League, founded in 2018 as the Wizards affiliate.
And the Wiz are looking to cultivate a young core. So this squad is going to serve a lot of importance going forward.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
On the wing, McGee. He's guarded by Palmer.
Who's got ball?
Romero outside. Outside Underwood. Pass to Fleming. Takes the three. And out of bounds. Team Ignite's going to take it. Here's MP. 12 points for him. This one's for three. Knocks down the three ball.
Great hustle play right there, guys. Energy, passion. This is what you play the game for.
And there's a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Go-Go making a change here.
Substitution for Capital City.
Outside Underwood.
Hey, who got him?
Pass to McGee. Fleming, just 4 to shoot. Here's Stoffer. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
And we've seen some big names come out of Team Ignite already. The talent has been there very early.
Well, of course, Jalen Green, the 2021 big-time draft pick, perhaps the biggest name to come out. Jonathan Kuminga as well. I mean, we should see over the years the alumni list expand rapidly for the G League Ignite team.
Now here's McGee. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Boy, he loves getting looks like that from three-point range. No one near him.
Here's MP. 8-point game. The steal. He's got a clear path. Stoffer, shot is good. So it's Team Ignite now. And here's MP from the arc. That shot off. The Go-Go on offense. And stolen by MP. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
It's been an excellent performance from the field for him.
Here's Stoffer, covered by MP. Pass to Stoffer. Fleming. Jacks up a three, and the Go-Go hit again from deep. And one advantage the G League has, you learn to play in NBA-level offenses.
Many teams run the same offense, the same system with their affiliates. So you get a chance to see the timing and movement of what NBA teams do, and it helps make that transition, if you're lucky enough to get a spot in the NBA, a little easier.
Again, Team Ignite.
Gotta be cautious around MP. When he's lurking nearby, he's a threat to steal it.
Tipped away and stolen by MP. Three-pointer, and Team Ignite hits again from deep.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
All right, through the first quarter, what are your thoughts on MP so far?
Well, it's obvious he's developing some strong defensive instincts, already finding multiple chances to strip their opponents of the ball.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be working harder to guard the ball.
Oh, that's dirty!
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Why not?
Yeah, I agree, Blake. Now's when they need a spark the most.
And here's MP from the arc. Rebounded by the Go-Go. And with MP on the floor here, he's starting to get some chances against guys that either played or will play in the NBA.
And those possessions, really, those are the ones that scouts are most interested in. They want to see how a guy like MP stacks up against near NBA talent. It's one of the most valuable things to be learned in these G League games for front offices.
There's the three. Birch grabs the board. So it's the Go-Go now. Down by 12. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, a hot start from long range for them, but they've gotten away from shooting the three.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. If you've got an open look from deep, fire it up. You have my permission.
They get a hand on it.
And stolen by MP.
Beyond the arc.
Out of bounds, it'll be go-go ball.
Go get him, boys! Go get him!
Romero outside.
Got a piece of it. Come on. Leaps for it.
Out of bounds, it'll be Team Ignite ball.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter.
And something that all the young players are learning on the fly, just how difficult it can be to manage your team as a pro player.
It's difficult for any of us to manage our time, let alone if you're a basketball star trying to make the NBA. So these young men have been trying to find a balance as the season wears on.
Pass to Birch. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Over Mercer. The go-go with another miss.
Here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in the first quarter, it looks like the D, they still haven't learned its lesson. And they leave him open for another one here.
Inside. Here's Romero. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Timeout.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter.
MP outside.
The tray gets it to go from downtown.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates they just keep feeding the hot hand.
And it's AI with the rebound.
And as we go deeper into the year, these players are starting to find their rhythm.
And I think the nerves are over, especially for Team Ignite with so many young players. Those early game, early season jitters, a distant memory now.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Let's hear it for your Dance Squad. One more round of applause for your
3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
Team Ignite on top,
leading by 17. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
So with the first half of play behind us now, how do you feel about MP's play tonight?
I think he played it a little too safe in the first half. He's not giving the ball away, but he hasn't done a whole lot to spark the offense.
Well, if I'm a point guard, I'm disappointed with these totals. It's good to limit turnovers, but you need to make things happen. You need to orchestrate, get your teammates involved.
Tries to keep it alive.
Out of bounds, it'll be Team Ignite ball. So it's Team Ignite now.
They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Back to MP.
Launches a 3, drops in the tray.
Well, of course, you might know MP from his days in college, but you also might know him from his video channel. Yes, he's got a bit of internet fame from the basketball videos he would upload.
You just can't say enough about his individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Come around, right here, baby.
MP outside.
Let's go with a 3.
And another 3 for Team Ignite. And the fandom has followed MP here to the G League. But he needs to prove that he's more than just an internet presence.
And the G League will be his first real test in that regard. Everyone here is scraping for a chance at the NBA. So if you're not 100% committed to that goal, you're going to get exposed really quickly.
MP, it's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it, non-existent.
Keep coming.
Now here's Fleming. He's guarded by Palmer. Clock at 6. The three is up. Fleming, no good.
So it's Team Ignite now.
Here's MP, and stolen by Birch. Some people wonder how the Go-Go got their name. Go-Go is the official music of Washington, D.C.
Little bit of funk, a little bit of hip-hop, and a whole lot of D.C. This is a go-go town.
And here's MP from the arc. And another three for Team Ignite.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from beyond the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get going, then you're in trouble because they can hit even when they're well defended.
One more round of applause for your performers. Substitution for Capital City. Randall Clark, Jeffrey Shelton.
Pass to Birch. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's MP from the arc. That one is off. So Capital City will take it the other way. Here's Shelton. Back to Romero. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total, so that's 9 for 15 shooting.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Stay there.
Here's MP for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Wow, you just gotta love the tenacity, guys. He can simply will his way into games and exert his presence. And Team Ignite, one of the few teams without a city in their name.
Yeah, and how come Team Ignite doesn't have Walnut Creek in their name? I was raised in Walnut Creek. That's my stomping grounds, and I got the utmost pride in my city. All I gotta say, though, is that Walnut Creek is a great place to spend your time, whether you're an NBA prospect or just looking to have a good time.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
The defense has been unable to slow him down. What a game.
Birch up top. Pass to Fleming. Shoots over Palmer. Fleming, no good. And here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
5 to shoot. Here's Birch. No good off the back of the rim. From deep. And Fleming pulls it down. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And stolen by MP. Poked away. Out of bounds. It'll be go-go ball. The Go-Go making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Go-Go.
So it's the Go-Go now. And what a trial run for Team Ignite last year, nabbing Jalen Green, Jonathan Kuminga, and Dacian Nix, absolutely rocking college scouting.
And those guys, they proved you can be a top pick and take that route. They talked about how much they enjoyed their experience with Team Ignite, and I think we're going to see more of this in the future.
Here's Stoffer. No good on the last-second attempt there.
On defense, Lawson using his physical advantages.
And as we conclude, and as we get into the fourth quarter, how do you think MP is? Both teams will make substitutions.
Coming onto the floor for the Go-Go.
If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Get through that.
Now here's McGee. He's guarded closely. Pope, Bayless defending. Count that one.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
MP outside. The 3-ball. Capital City with the rebound. Romero left side. Soft touch off the glass.
One of the best things the NBA has done for the G League, two-way contracts.
Yeah, first seeing them back in 2017, it allows players to freely go between the G League and NBA teams, really helping with their development.
Here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And Team Ignite hits again from deep.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Romero goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
The defense on him has to be airtight, guys, and that was far from it.
And here's MP from the arc. Rebounded by Miles. Romero with it. And so it's Team Ignite taking care of business in this one.
MP was unreal from beyond the arc. His teammates recognized it. They kept feeding him, and he kept delivering.
Tonight, a big step forward for MP. He showed the ability to stretch the floor. That's imperative in today's game.
And that's going to do it for us tonight. Blake Suniga here, along with Brian.
Woo-hoo-hoo, there he is. Yo, you know you killing.
Hey, man, good looking out, bro.
Always, man.
And we're just about ready to get this quarterfinals matchup underway. I'm Blake Suniga here with Ryan Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, and we can't wait to get this one going. In this game, we're going to see Team Ignite going up against the Grand Rapids Gold. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga. And guys, this has all the makings of an exciting quarterfinals matchup.
Absolutely, Blake. I mean, it's such an exciting series. We're excited to be here. both these teams know the stakes are high. They're ready to give it all they have to keep their championship dreams alive.
But this is the postseason, so it takes more than just a big effort. These guys all go into overdrive and play past their regular season potential.
And you look at the way MP has progressed, you can see the potential that looms within him.
There is no doubt that at some point he'll be a star. It's only a matter of when. Could be next season, could be 5. I mean, it could be a decade, but the star potential is there.
Now here's MP.
Here's the 3. And another 3 for Team Ignite.
I love this about MP. He can stretch you out and really extend that defense.
Back to Oakley. And there's a foul called on MP. That will... Now here's MP. Oakley covering.
Here's MP for 3. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're just going to let him roam free in three-point range.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Watch right, watch right. Double him.
House, guarded by Lawson. Pass to Oakley.
That's tipped.
Now here's Swift. And here's Franklin. Defended by Thomas.
Just 5 on the clock.
To the paint. Kennedy. That one falls, coming off Oakley's feed.
And the G League Team Ignite, one of the newer teams in the league, formed in 2020. And really the purpose of this team, the main purpose, prepare top talent for the NBA. You got to make some type of defensive adjustment because he is killing them from three-point range.
Yeah, and even when they have closed out on him.
Substitution for Grand Rapids. Substitution for Team Ignite.
Watch left, watch left. Ball.
Now here's Barron.
D right on him.
Wallace outside.
And the 3 ball is good.
And beyond the one-year select contracts on Team Ignite, the team is also home to many other G League players.
The team is largely full of prospect players. However, there are vets and former college stars as well. But make no mistake, this team is here to showcase the future talent of the NBA.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And for the players on Team Ignite, those that didn't spend any time in college, they'll still receive a full ride to a university.
And that one's good, Oakley.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's MP for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
And with the scholarships provided from Team Ignite, it's something the G League made sure to add.
Yeah, I really like it because it's a chance to go to college if things don't work out basketball-wise. It makes joining Team Ignite all that much easier, and a great job from the partner universities for offering that scholarship.
MP outside.
From outside the arc, cans it from downtown.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. He's filling it up.
Now here's Sims, covered by MP.
Now Team Ignite moving it up.
Pulls up for 3. And another 3 for Team Ignite.
He's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside, on pace for a record.
Here's Wallace. That one, no good.
Good work defensively by AI. And Team Ignite, being placed as the 3 seed in the tournament, had a great performance overall this year.
Well, with this team, things came together as the season unfolded. You could see things start to fall in place for the younger guys. And obviously, it's a very young roster, but they could be such a dangerous team in this tournament.
What a job he's doing here. His second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was a great quarter.
And there's a foul called on MP.
That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't...
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Team Ignite ahead, opening a huge gap. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
Welcome back, everyone, to this G League postseason matchup as we're set to get going here in the second half. What have you seen from MP so far in this one?
He came into this game.
And so Team Ignite are the winners, and they're going to be advancing to the next round.
What a game. You know how amazing they must feel after coming away with that one.
And they really worked hard for the win. They won this game.
Hey, how you feeling, bro?
Hey, man, good looking out. And my bad for spazzing on you. So what we got going on today?
We got some big...
So we here to get better, right?
Exactly.
Good shot, MP. Hey, yo, I'm gonna fight ass all day. Hey, yo, help him out. Woo! This is all day. Get board, get board! Automatic! Oh, that's all you, MP. Shut up!
Get the rebound! Cash, baby! Can't stop it! Hey, hey, help! Get your hands up! Hey, yo, right here! Can't stop that! Shot! Shot! Hey, hands up! Off me! Get mine, I got yours, get mine! Hey, swing it! Oh, too easy!